the hell are you watching?
Are we done? That's what I mean.
What the hell is he watching? Death Streamer. Huh. Well, on that note, we cue the intro.
A place of horrors in the depths of the night. You hear the calling your heart of darkness. For it calls your
Hello again, freaky frighteners. You got the Brewster here, and today I'm being joined with Travis Stoner of Full Moon's Death Streamer. Travis, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just a little bit recovery from being sick, but doing well.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, and you're getting your video game and Sonic time in.
Oh yeah, been obsessed with the movies, and that got me into the game. And yeah, I've been jonesing crazy on them. My daughter loves them as well, so it's been fabulous.
Well, I appreciate you taking time to redo this. For those of you who don't know, I'm really intelligent. And Travis and me had done an interview about a week or two ago, and I hit the volume button, and there was a NASCAR type echo, echo, echo. And he was nice enough to come back during his Christmas break and do this with me again. So it's Groundhog Day, apparently.
Oh, I honestly forgot it was Groundhog Day.
It's not, dude.
Oh, it's not. Oh
It's
my
not,
goodness,
no.
you got me confused. I really don't remember what day it is.
Well, right now we're in between the Christmas and New Year's when nobody knows what day it is, nobody knows what time it is.
That's true. Yep.
So, all right, your movie Death Streamer is still being pushed and it's still hot from Full Moon. How does it feel?
It's awesome. In fact, when I was hanging out with one of my friends earlier, he actually was like, "Can I at least see it?" Like, he wanted to see the movie in the case and all that because he watched it digitally, but he didn't get that physically yet. So it was just like, "You made progress, bro." And it was just because he was my longtime movie guy. Like, we both have the same little bit career goals. So it was good to see, like, "Hey, this is awesome. Got to work at Full Moon." And definitely love Charles Band because the Puppet Master series.
Yeah, we all grew up on that stuff. I have the box set as well as the Evil Bong one, and
Oh yeah.
it was totally awesome to just get a chance to go up there and to see the movie and meet you guys and stuff. You guys are all totally cool.
Yeah. It was great meeting you too, man.
Appreciate that. So it's got. Have you seen the pulp version out, the black and white version?
Not yeah. Oh, that's what I was wanting to do. You actually reminded me. I have it on my watch list right now. But yeah, I need to watch the black and white version.
So
Yeah.
I mean, what's it like being part of the Full Moon legacy? Deathstroke, the movie was amazing.
It's crazy because well, funny story, and that's what I mentioned in the last time but with the audio issue. But anyway, the story was when I went to go on my way to work for Death Streamer, I was curious about Charles Band. I was like, well, I'm gonna work for him. I got to see what he's done. I know that name, and it was Puppet Master series was his biggest thing for. There's other movies too, but I wondered why I knew it so much. It was because of the Leech Woman puppet gave me nightmares a lot when I was a kid, and I was so terrified of things growing up. So like the first time we meet Charles Band, like introduce each other, like shake his hand, I said, "I just want to let you know you gave me nightmares." Yeah. He laughed really hard and said he was honored by that.
Did you channel any of that fear into your character because you looked like the character? Was it the Gimp from Pulp Fiction on steroids? You scared the hell out of me.
I know. Man. I actually had to rewatch it. It's been a while since I watched Pulp Fiction, but I did rewatch that, saying I get the gift now. That's fun. But I mostly just because the whole idea where most of the time in the movie, my eyes are just my characterization besides being lumbering, and I was thinking like characters like. I mean, there's Jason, all that, but the one that spoke to me really well was Tom Hardy at Bane. Even
Yes.
though he could speak, his eyes gave all the visual cues. So I wanted to use that channel that always while I'm a thrall pretty much to the vampire. So I did it because when he shows up, I watch him all the time to make me save. Then when I know he's Dr. Victor, my eyes are strictly on the victim because I know it's his. I need to take care of him.
Now, what did you use to channel that anger and rage in your eyes?
Oh, sorry, you cut out a little bit. Okay, we're
Yeah,
good.
there was some issues there. So I asked you
Yep.
what you used to channel that anger and that brutish. What did you use?
Just the whole the feeling of power in a way. If you notice, like in some old vampire stuff like that, like what's that good example? Renfield
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
classic movies. That feeling of power, he gets power from his victims there, and just being in that present, I'm still that predator, sorta. Even though in my lord and Arturo or Don Oldman part, I'm following with him, so I keep that brooding sense there. I'm there to protect him, also like to show that there's no escape. Keep that, and like because there's scenes where the victim looks at me all scared, posing.
yeah. You definitely had the scary imposing thing going on in there.
Let's hope I do good.
No, you did good. You did
Yeah.
you did great, man. That's why if you look in the picture of the three of us, Sean is in between the two of us because I'm like,
Yeah,
if you're gonna have any issues, let Sean deal with it.
yeah, yeah.
So now you got a new one. You were coming out. It's in pre-production, I think. The Blood Moon.
Yeah, they actually just wrapped. What was it? I think 2 days ago. They finally got finished. So it's awesome. They finally got their filming done. It's been a long, hard journey for it because it's really indie, low budget stuff, but it's a vampire movie as well. So,
I'm
but
seeing a
I
trend
play,
here.
huh?
I'm seeing a trend here.
Oh yeah, it's been a little bit. But I play obviously a guard, but I'm a guard for this vampire nightclub thing. Who's kind of leading with the big head honcho. So yeah, there's definitely a theme. Always looking for the head honcho, but it was still pretty cool. But like, it's been a long, good 3 years trying to film.
No kidding.
It's been really hard. So, but they finally got it. So that's like a great, awesome moment for them.
So when would we expect to see that one?
What Connor Noble said, the movie is Blood Moon, by the way, for anybody watching there. Um, he wants to try to get it out at least middle of next year, I believe. I'm still trying to keep in tune with it, but there's been a lot of other people talking about what stuff to do for it. But that's what right now.
Yeah. And you'd worked in the zombie genre too last time we talked. You did a version
Yep.
of Night of the Living Dead, I believe.
Yep. Also by Connor Noble, who did Blood Moon, and yeah, that was my second or third time being a zombie. I've been a zombie a couple times. Another film I was in was The Stray with Open Sign Production stationed out of Fort Wayne, and that one was actually like on Amazon, all that stuff. But I'm a zombie in it. I can't remember if that part got cut, but I do see myself film. But there's a part where I get shot in the head, see blood splatter. That was really neat to actually do the effects.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, would you prefer the zombie genre or the vampire genre?
Uh, Honestly, I like zombies, but I would probably say vampires more. Just because there's so much you can do with the vampire stuff. Where I think the smart vampire are the predatory vampires. Like some movies like 30 Days a Night, for example.
Yeah.
Good. Like I like the concept of vampires. Definitely the old Transylvania style one. I like more supernatural approach. So that's why I love that because they really kept that old feel of the older style, but modern with the streaming. Mhm.
Gotcha. Now, did you lost my train of thought there because
I
we're going for. Well, we were just before this video started. Me and Travis here got on a big discussion about zombies, which
Yeah.
to avoid spoilers or alienating anybody, we definitely prefer the vampires. That's what it was. Did you what vampires more your thing? What inspired you growing up? Like, what was your favorite vampire movie?
It's hands down Francis Ford Coppola, Dracula.
No kidding.
That's my favorite one, hands down. I haven't seen Nosferatu yet, so I'm excited about that one too. But I loved the way Francis Ford Coppola filmed it, and the superb acting by Gary Oldman was just deep. And I know it's different from the book. I actually have a hard blood red copy, fancy of Dracula by Bram Stoker. So I read the book. I'm very understanding of the book, and I know the movie changes things, but I love the changes it did, making it more romantic. I was like, hey, it's not wrong being romantic in movies. I like it, but I believe they did it well.
I told you, man, you're a big old teddy bear.
I,
And you let that come out in your performance, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, we'll be seeing you working with any more Full Moon in the future?
I definitely hope so. I even kind of like asked around with the producer stuff. That was curiosity. They like if they are going to do more projects next, and yeah, not January. That's right. I think a second too, but they if the role fits, they will definitely they like reusing the same people. So I've worked with them before, and I'm hoping that I can do. Yeah, I would love to do more. Definitely for Death Streamer. For people that haven't seen it, or not, I hope there's a sequel for it too.
Yeah, they definitely they have that they were doing that shared universe stuff before other companies were.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they have.
was it 2006 was Evil Bong, and they had like in the Bong
Agreed.
world they had Jack Attack and
Yeah. Dollman?
Dollman, or was it no? Was he the same actor, but he was in Trancers, I think.
I can't remember. I think it was Tim Thomerson. I can't.
Sounds right. Let's look it up here.
It's just gonna be a wild guess because I was doing a lot of research on Full Moon because I just got my puppet collection, man.
Oh
So I'm
yeah,
checking up on other movies that might interest me.
yeah, Tim Thomerson.
Oh, that was good. Yes.
You were good. You got that one. I'll send you a cookie. You got that one.
Cool.
I think in the Bong world though he was playing. I don't think he was Dollman. I think he was Jack Death from Trancers.
Ah, okay, yeah. I actually want to see those too. I
There's a
really
couple of them. I think one of them has Helen Hunt in them actually.
that was the very first one, I believe.
Let's see.
When I was looking up the movies.
Yeah, she was in part two.
Oh, okay.
People forget that Full Moon's responsible for a lot of these big name actors before
Yeah.
they were big names. You know.
Oh yeah. Like my wife, she was like when looking up the IMDb thing, how you connected to who. Like Charles Band actually did work on a film with Viggo Mortensen, which my wife loved, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was-
yeah.
So it was the prison movie. I can't remember the name of it, drawing a blank, but it was just cool to see that connect who's worked with who. It's cool.
That's it's funny you mentioned that name because remember we were texting yesterday about we were geeking out about Sonic. Full disclosure, me and Travis are nerds. I mentioned that Cronin. Yeah, I mentioned that. Oh my God, I just saw that. Jesus, dude. I mentioned to you we were talking briefly about David Cronenberg,
Yeah.
and I had gotten a book someone written about him recently. I haven't had a chance to look through it much, but I did notice. And I had to double check it because I wasn't sure. But the forward in the book, all major books have forwards.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen does it.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, is that because of it's one of the newer body horror movies. Is that the one with him in it?
Oh, The Substance?
Oh, okay, it wasn't that, but he did a recent movie because it just seemed off the wall. I watched a trailer for the body horror movie, and Vigo actually showed up in the trailer. But
He did. Crimes of the Future.
oh, there we go. Okay.
That was actually, I believe, Cronenberg's most recent one, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. Okay. The body horror is definitely Cronenberg's.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
He's the Baron. Dude, he is an underrated gem, man. I mean, because they talk about all like the, Wes Craven and all those folks, and much love to him. I mean, they give us Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff, but Cronenberg's like never mentioned.
Yeah, I love him for The Fly. I mean, he has other movies, but I just remember most of The Fly, which was a remake, a classic, like black and white, with Vincent Price.
Yeah, because that was a weird one too, because the first original Fly was in color, but I think the Return of the Fly was black and white.
I think so. I need to watch it again. I watched it before.
Movie night at Travis's house, right?
Yep, definitely.
So we got off topic here. Me and Travis are nerds, and we tend to do this outside of the interviews as well.
Yeah, we message it all the time.
So going backtracking here because of our ADHD here.
Yep.
The Church of Chills. What was it like just to be a part of that? To be on stage, to see everyone seeing your movie and just signing the pictures and stuff. What was that like?
Oh, that was a dream come true, honestly. And like my bucket list on being an actor was obviously being in a movie, get on the cover one, the other case, but also going to an event like that with my co-stars, and also got to meet some of my favorite celebrity crushes, like Dana De Lorenzo from Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. We mentioned talked a lot about Army of Darkness and all that. It was great meeting her and Andrew Devoff of the Wishmasters, Olivia, and And
The
it
last
was,
part cut out there. What'd you say?
the Andrew Diavoff,
Yeah.
the Master series, and the Oblivion series by Full Moon.
Yes, he was in there, and he did the. He was nice enough to make us all close our eyes as he did the Wishmaster Jin voice on stage.
Oh, that was so cool. It was so fun being there with Charles Band and all that. He is such a good presence with everybody. I love that about him. He's so respectful about it. Like he's really good with everybody. Even if he doesn't see you there, like he does, like, he'll make sure to come by and like talk to you and all that. So I love that about him.
I had the pleasure of bumping into him while he was eating food, and so I technically met him. I'm going to count it as I met him.
Oh yeah,
I said, "Excuse me." He's like, "Oh, you're good, man," and I'm counting that. I'm counting that, and I'm going to
yeah.
count that as a
Still count
win.
it. Still count it. That's actually how I met Bruce Campbell at Comic Con. Where I was in line for his Q&A thing, and he freaking walked past me and just stood there for a little bit. I was like, "What's this line for?" And I got to meet him that way, so it counts.
It counts exactly.
Yeah.
People won't know, but we will, and that's all that matters, right?
Oh yeah, that's what matters.
So segueing into Army of Darkness and Evil Dead, because I managed to lure Travis into this interview by the promise of Evil Dead talk, as he's a huge nerd.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it all over again. What's your favorite Evil Dead?
Army of Darkness. Most of all, I really love. I love the slapstick stuff. I love the making of the skeletons. Kind of saw Ray Harryhausen effects, but I mean, I love all the. Bruce Campbell is amazing, and even the reboot ones, I actually are pretty good. And the Evil Dead, the first Evil Dead Rise is good, but I found the Fede Alvarez one still terrifying. I'll watch it, but it freaks me out. I actually have to watch it.
It is definitely an orgy of piss, pus, puke, and blood in that one for sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
I had a good friend of mine. He didn't like it. He liked it as a horror movie. He didn't like it as an Evil Dead movie, and I can understand that
Yeah,
because
it's definitely different from the.
you got Evil Dead 1 and 2, Army of Darkness, and Ash vs. Evil Dead. All very campy, all funny, and Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And then Evil Dead, the 2013 one,
Yeah.
it's just, it's not, I mean, like we're telling people who don't know this at this point, right? I love it though. But I mean, I get his point. It's like Ghostbusters 1 and 2. There's just two different tones.
Yeah.
But still, I can't, I mean, I own it on Blu-ray and digital. I love it.
Yeah, it's still Evil Dead to me, but I can see why some people be like, "This ain't like it's different." But I mean, the original Evil Dead is still pretty scary. Like the way they did the Deadites, definitely Ash's girlfriend, that whole "we're gonna get you" part. That was still creepy. Like it still has a good scariness it was for it.
Yeah, I remember being in junior high school watching it. Well, not in junior high school, but the age group I was in, and watching the infamous tree scene, and I'm just kind of like,
That scene was crazy.
did I see that? Am I watching this? I mean, I don't know what's worse, honestly, that one or the version they did in the remake.
That was actually pretty brutal too. Just the more the way the camera angles on the leg, or and it has it wrapped around, you see the spikes, so you give you that visual image in your head like how it would be, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's disturbing for me to watch. I'll still watch it. I mean, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
good
just
movie, but
deranged individual, but I do cringe watching that one because that just it's the way that they shot it with like just how the color and it's pouring rain everywhere and just she's soaked. It's just eerie.
Yeah, it is really good. The coloring and everything. Oh.
Have you had a chance to read the comic books I suggested to you, the Army of Darkness?
I still got my Evil Dead volume thing. I haven't ordered them yet, but I cut Christmas. I had to get family stuff. but I do got the Army of Darkness on. I haven't got to read them yet, but I definitely want to get them. So, yep. I was like Christmas for family for I guess. Just kidding. But yeah.
Are you ready for Evil Dead Burn?
Oh, I'm excited to hear anything about it. Like I just once they announce it, awesome. What's it going to be about?
I haven't heard too much about it. I think the release date is
28 or 27?
hopefully not that long. I guess anything better than 10 years between sequels, right?
Well, yeah. I know that Sam Raimi talked about he wanted every couple of years because since they've all been doing pretty well.
So far I got here 2026.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's better. That's even better.
So not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, I'm going to do you a solid here, or help you nerd out even more because you're doing me a favor by coming back here after I screw up the last one.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Ah, huge fan. Yeah. I'm not like a too huge of a fan. Plus, I mean, I can't really move my setup, but I got a bunch of Godzilla figures, Kong, Ghidorah, Mothra, Megalon, Mecha Godzilla, Rodan, Gamera. I have a Gamera toy as well, the big turtle one. So yeah, but I'm a huge fan. That's been my movie stuff growing up. I've always loved movies, and that's what kind of also got me into film, just to be in a monster, honestly, just to be killed off or whatever. I loved when they filmed the old Toho style one, just a guy in a smashing stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my biggest passion for movies. Was literally starting with that. Then it went to comic book stuff and everything else later on. Godzilla was the
The OG.
yep.
What was your favorite monster out of Godzilla?
Besides Godzilla, that's gonna be a hard one. But it would probably, oh man, that's a hard choice. I would honestly have to give it for Mothra,
From Mothra?
the queen of the monsters. And, the Rebirth Mothra series may be a little bit too fantasy, which is okay, but the very first Mothra movie, which was a separate movie, came out before. Well, it came out during Godzilla's whole movie, but it was a separate monster movie. I actually story ended, but so that long story short, she is protecting her native. I she would attack people too. So I
We
would.
had some issues again here, Travis. I don't know what's
Oh,
going on. Just go back to the Queen of Mothra.
yep. The queen of the monsters, the Mothra, was she basically would defend her island herself. She would go attack the people, too. Like all fight the military. So that monster is actually really awesome for its own.
I'd say Anguirus was my favorite, the Ankylosaurus looking one.
Oh, that's a good one too. Need a figure of him still. So yeah.
I'm looking at your picture right now. You sent me. I'm trying to see that. You got a couple King Kong looking things in there.
Yep, yes I do. I got two King. Wait, two. Okay, two up there King Kongs. I also got little mini King Kongs. The same with Godzilla figures. Ghidorah I have. Megalon. That's another personal favorite monster. Oh, he was only in one movie, but I loved him so much. VHS. I watched it to the point the VHS was broke. So he's a personal favorite, even though it was popular. I was like, I still like him.
I have that one as well. That was with Gigan and Jet Jaguar, correct?
Yeah, the Jaguar. Well, that
See,
dude.
I had that on there. I used to buy those with my allowance money when I was a kid, one of our department stores. And I would save up every week to go get the new Godzilla VHS that was in there.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So, what do you got coming up next aside from Blood Moon? I mean, or was it what was it called again?
That Blood Moon was.
Okay, I was right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Blood Moon.
What
Nothing.
can we expect to see from you in the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. I hope to do more with Full Moon, and honestly, anything else really. But it's just end of the year stuff. It's a goal, so it's like it's a good time to settle, enjoy the family time, do stuff. And lately, Sonic, been playing a lot of that lately. So yep.
So, all right. Well, that was Travis Stoner of Full Moon's Death Streamer. Buddy, I appreciate you again for coming back here the second time. And
Of
hopefully when we
course.
sign off here, we're not going to have those issues again.
Oh yeah. Hope it all turns out good, buddy.
So is there anything you want to say to everyone before we sign off here?
Keep staying tuned for more awesome adventures with Brewster Mania. Be there or be squared.
Thanks, brother. We'll see you later, Travis. Thanks again. Well, there you have it, Freaky Frighteners. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate Travis for calling me up again and having to redo that. It was just cool to nerd out with you, man, and hope to have you back on here again soon. I know there's some technical glitches still, but, I'm new at this stuff, man, and I'm having a good time doing it, so it is what it is. I'm not even going to ask the Dudester what his response is because I think we all know at this point. Who needs him anyways? Because I know Mr. Beans over there he's got my back 100%. Isn't that right, buddy? They both suck.